Guten Tag, Jimmy.
Guten Tag, Ronald.
How are the team members of the Lighthouse German Media doing?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm quite alone here.
You are alone.
But I have the good news because we have working in, we work in 170 cities already to work for peace and for honest media. And now we have a first public discussion next week to discuss with German politics and with German media houses about the multipolarity in the media.
Oh, that's great. I believe everyone is now breathing peace. We must breathe peace.
It's a very important step.
Yes, very, very important. In the Lighthouse German Media Evolution Movement and in the entire German, I believe we have English-speaking people already in German, in peace building.
In Germany, many people are fluent in English in Germany, yes, especially younger people.
Oh, even in knowledge institutions. Even in knowledge institutions like universities, do they lecture, teach in English language? Because that will make us free to reason peace building. You know, in Africa, English is the medium of communication.
Yeah.
So our worry was that maybe in the movement, there is only one English-speaking person, Jimmy. But now that there are so many young people, and in universities it is English, it is familiar, then that is good news. We might have that oneness, one unity language that we use to explore our peace-building dialogues in the different communities. That is good news. That is good news. Now, Jimmy,
it's very important that we have a language which many countries in the world are speaking, and we have quite many countries which speak French or Spanish, but English is still the most important language.
That is great. That means we can travel from Africa to Germany. We can come and attend the dialogues. We can come and attend the round tables that are widely increasing in German, because you updated us so far. In some cities, they are already there. We can come, we can attend, because what unites us is the peace economy we are all striving for. So this will ease Africans, because this side, it is English language, to reason peace. So at what point on the podcast, on the app, have you projected that maybe from this time up to this period of time, all Germans, Africans, people from Asia, all will be understanding peace? Will be reasoning peace on the app?
We have a time schedule about growing the app. The app is very important to grow as well in technical conditions, because we need IT professionals to create an app with more languages. With this app we have now, we are limited to 4 languages. So we will add, this week we will add Russian language, and because of the construction of the open source software, it's not possible to make more than 4 languages. It's too complicated. But the general idea of making dialogue with journalism is very it's very easy to change maybe to a different software. So this is what we need to discuss with some IT professionals, and I had already first talks about it with Swiss IT guys, and I'm always open for anybody who knows about programming and about software.
Okay. Okay. Now, I think now Germany is free for people from other countries to come in, because uh, we used to hear that you are so strict to foreigners coming to Germany. And that was paining so many Africans, that how can we reason peace together if we do not have free entry into Germany? Yet Africa is known having people who are welcoming, people who are caring, people who are free, who feed
Yeah.
anybody who comes. How is this in Germany? How is it in Germany?
I know that there are a lot of programs to exchange education programs from the universities, and I think there's a lot of exchange on many universities. Every university has different levels of education and different programs. So this is one part of the relationship, and we also have a lot of economic relationship that is quite usually in Germany.
Okay, so you are sure that these ones are operating, are running on smoothly, especially in Africa, or
we
in
have
other developed nations?
It's a general political situation. We need development, especially in ethics, because I told you, this is the reason of our initiative, is the hypocrisy of the world. And this means that we don't tell the truth about the conditions and about the possibilities to develop and to change. And especially to change from war economy to peace economy. I think we have a lot of forces which are interested in a new kind of economy, and especially in a peace economy. But there are many powerful interests who want to stay with the war economy, and want to get advantages from being powerful, more powerful than other nations. So there's a lot of injustice because of this, and this is why it's not only a political discussion, it's an ethic discussion, what we want to do with the planet, especially now when we're talking about environment and when we talk about resources. It's very important that we have honest media, and this is the reason for our initiative.
Then it is very crucial for the ethical development, as you are speaking, because like last time I disclosed that peace building is a moral game. It is a moral game. If we are to achieve the sustainable development goals and then the peace economy we are all striving for. Why I'm speaking to this, many initiatives have always come in Africa and they have failed to yield the results. I think it is the moral or the ethical issues, as you talk about. They come with the beliefs or strategies of mobilizing Africans. You get them, use them, dump them, then you leave them. I get you, I use you, I dump you. So many are victims. They have sacrificed their times, their little resources into initiatives. At the end, after somebody coming, achieving what he or she wants, he goes away and pushes doors closed. How different are you, Jimmy, and the Lighthouse Media movement to assure Africans, to assure journalists this side who are in poverty-stricken countries to have that belief in you, and then they rally all their support to mobilize and then conduct peace building dialogues?
Yes, we know that there is a lot of fight between the strong and the weak, and the weak are always losing. So this is why it's a philosophical question. And if we really want to create development, we need free and honest information about the situation and about the interests behind the economic situation. So especially the truth about economic interests and about economic possibilities. And our initiative is very interesting because it's for free. So you do not risk anything. You can join an initiative only with existing events, with existing initiatives. You don't have to work to found a new initiative. You don't have to found a new event. We only unite existing events. This is why it's for free. And the second reason is because we have now the digital age and we can communicate for free. It's very important that honest forces, people who are really interested in an honest media world and in an honest economic world, that they unite and create networks. And this is everything for free possible because of the digital age. So you need the idea, you need the networks, and you do not risk anything, because first we create a platform to discuss, and then we have the content, the economic content to discuss about, the interests which we should discuss, and the ideas, political and ethic ideas, and educational ideas. This is why you do not risk anything. I think the biggest mistake many people are making is that they discuss about content without having an honest platform. So this is the reason why we want to change this. We want to create first an honest platform. And then we talk about content. What world do we want? What kind of economy do we want? What kind of rules do we want? So I think one step after the other.
Yes, in Germany, it's good. Things are for free. This is why it's a developed economy, Jimmy. Things are better. You work, you are paid. But Africa, there is a lot of poverty. There is much poverty. And for sure, I don't know whether you have ever come and lived in Africa, say for a month or 2 or 3. There is no free things. Things are costly. Everything is costly. You have to pay. So we are not on the same levels. We are not on the same platform. This platform requires resources as this side. Even in building it, that side, you are putting in resources. Information is important and is what is needed to feed this infrastructure of the app. So this side in Africa, it is not for free. Even webinars you see going on, they have sponsors who fund them, who sponsor them. So I don't know whether the Lighthouse Media, is it a registered entity? So
Yes.
far, is it registered in Germany?
In Germany, it's like this, that you have a flat. So you have a flat fee for internet. And you pay every month $20 or $30. And then it doesn't matter how much you communicate. And everybody needs internet in Germany. So everybody has internet. So if you have internet and you pay $30 every month, for example, then you can work with the $30. or you can communicate with the whole world. So this is what I mean by no money, because I pay always $30. It doesn't matter how many countries I contact. So, and if I do not contact anybody, I also have to pay $30. So this is why the difference is $0. I have every month $30. And now I make a worldwide communication for free. And if Uganda has a university or a peace initiative who has internet, then there is already internet. So you don't have to pay for the internet. But if you have no flat, then you have a fee for the internet. Yes. So you need a university who has the ability to go into internet, like you have.
Yeah, these universities in Africa are not accessible to everyone. It is a benefit for only those registered students who are within the university. To others, it is not the case. You can't.
Absolutely.
They monitor. Yes, so you find that so many journalists we are targeting, we are looking for outside these knowledge institutions have no access to these universities. They may have graduated already, others may not have gone, say, to university levels, stopped somewhere and joined the profession. And the media houses they work for may not be in a position to fund them. They need cameras. These cameras are not accessible. You find a media company, media station having 2 cameras. It can't be risked to anyone without permission and security to go out there. So computers, a laptop, like the many laptops you have that side, Jimmy. So somebody from Africa may forward to you a request that, yes, I'm here. I want to be part of this movement and I'm ready to serve. But I need a gadget here to do my job, to feel comfortable, to walk here and there. And you take it as somebody who is not serious, somebody who is just not focused. Yet the reality is this side, the thing is different, like in German. Like me, I have paid for the internet. Even in the university, it is not evenly distributed.
But you pay anyhow.
I
Are you
have
paying
paid.
because of our talk? Does it cost
I pay
cost you
because
to talk to me?
Yes, I pay because I'm talking to you.
You have no flat.
There are many people who may want to talk, but they do not have the data.
Yes.
But there are those few who have the data and can sacrifice to this noble cause of building a peace economy. So I always pray that you look at that side. It is free in German, but somewhere in Africa, it is not the case. But we are focused. We want to have this peace economy. So think about that. We are not at the same levels, but what unites us is the peace economy we all want. So we shared the initiative with the colleagues, different colleagues, and they have their views also, and some of them are these ones that I'm sharing with you. Won't it be like a so and so? Won't this initiative leave us at some point? Why? People have been wounded. Just in mere information, you may look at it as a mere information, but it is benefiting somebody somewhere. So that brotherhood, many failed to practice the peace themselves. They are not honest. Yet peace building begins within us. Within us, it comes out now.
Absolutely.
Like you have the idea inside you, you gave birth to the Lighthouse Germany Media Evolution movement, and now you have moved into German. I don't know the percentage of the entire country that you've covered, that you are now coming to Europe, you are coming to America, you are coming to Uganda, Africa, East Africa, all nations. The idea is born. So what I'm stressing here, you may have had a different idea at some point, and in building these ideas and networks, we need functional networks. But on many occasions, we may share our different initiatives that really need that honesty, that good heart to link, to open up, and people refuse. That means the ethical value we talked about, the moral value, has to be tackled to change the mindset of peace builders and those intending to build peace. So we join these networks because we give in time, resources, but we hope to benefit. For example, I'm praying that at some point you will come to Uganda.
The whole world.
Because we need benefit. You.
It's about the whole world. It's not about Uganda. Yes. It's about the whole world. We have an idea which benefits the whole world. We have 8 billion people in the world, and we have 250 countries, and that is our idea. The idea is that we change the world economy and that we talk honest about the interests behind the powers. So this can change the world for all 250 countries. And we are only in the beginning. So we must do one step after the other step. And the first step for Uganda is to tell us what initiatives do you have and what events do you have? Who is already organizing events in some cities of Uganda? Who is working for peace in Uganda? Who is working for international peace? Because there may be some institutions who have contacts to neighbor countries of Africa. And we need the names of the initiatives, and we need the time and the location where the events are. This is what we created the app for. We need events in Uganda, and we need events in Tanzania, we need events in Ghana. In every country of the world, we collect the events which already exist. We do not organize events. We do not create events. We only unite existing events, and we write down existing initiatives in the app. This is the first step. And the second step is to bring them together and to bring with journalists, with independent journalists, attention to it. So if, for example, if you have in Uganda 4 or 5 interesting podcasts which bring attention to the peace economy, we should make interviews with all 4 podcasts in Uganda. And we should write an article in an internet newspaper. This is everything the first step. All of this is the first step. The second step is that we are not only Uganda and Germany and Sweden, we are 50 countries who do the same. And then 60 countries, and then 70 countries. This is the second step. And the third step is round tables with interesting people who can make decisions and who can demand a certain honesty. Because right now we do not have the force to demand things. We have only a moral reason why we should demand honesty, but we have no power. But we have to create power, and we can create power without a lot of money, because it's only about internet communication.
Yeah, yes, Jimmy. in the world today, power is captured. Uh, Power, to capture power, you must have power. But you are saying you want to demand power without force, eh? Now,
No. We create power by networking. If
yes,
we
by
are
network.
60 countries, we have a power. Right now, we are 3 or 4 countries. I talk to 3 or 4 countries. So if you talk to your neighbor country and you introduce me to your neighbor country, then we are 1 country more. And the same does America. We talk to America and they bring Canada, and Sweden is talking to Norway or to Denmark. So everybody brings the neighbor contacts to the network. And the faster we grow, the faster is growing the power, because we are on the right moral street. It's a way of ethics, and it's also a spiritual way, because we have to look into history. We look into 5,000 years of wars and 5,000 years of injustice. So this is kind of idealistic to imagine a new world with peace economy. But it's not only a dream, it is something we can work for. So this is why we work for it.
So Jimmy, most African countries have non-functional peacemaking initiatives. So at this level, you are after mobilizing just information from these non-functional and functional peace building initiatives. So don't you have any plan of making them function, of awakening them, of empowering them? Or it is just getting information, then you do your other business?
Yes, Ronald, this is very important. But to make them functional is not the first step. We have to do one step after the other. This is like a chess game. It's one step after the other. And right now, we have to unite informations, because informations are for free. But to bring non-functional initiatives into function, this costs resources. And right now we don't have these resources. We have only an idea. So this is the second step, because by creating power, we are also creating resources. And we have a great world. And we have a lot of countries. So if you are not able, or if you do not have events which are existing, then you just wait until we are 50 countries. So you can watch us as soon as we are 50 countries, or if you see that we are 10, 20, 30 countries, you see it on our map, you see it on the map. You can watch us. And then you can watch how we are growing. And then you can get the courage, and you can get the motivation to join with some events. But it's always it's always your own decision how far you are going and how far you are developed in your peace initiatives.
Yeah, yes, all our viewers and listeners on BPeace Africa podcast are listening and attentively are getting your information. Knowledge resource is available. You've said in Germany is one of the first developed nations, but it is always hard to access those knowledge experts from that side. Why is it so? Why is it so a challenge?
I don't
The
understand.
linking, connecting with you and other knowledge experts and institutions is hard. Why? What fails?
I don't understand your question. Sorry.
We would like to link up with the knowledge experts, the human resource in your country.
Is minority expert? I don't know what you're talking. Please explain.
People like you in universities, lecturers in universities, other peacemakers, civil society organizations, faith-based communities, but we struggle to get connections with them because the people we meet don't open up. That kills our motivations to engage in peacemaking because already somebody hurts you. Why isn't it freely?
I have no connections to university. I'm a citizen of Germany. I'm not a student. And I have no connection to any university.
But on the round tables you make, you have many educational programs, education events in peacemaking that are taking place. I know people are there. So they are not there.
Germany has a lot of peace initiatives, and this is also what I work for. I work for uniting the German peace initiatives, because we have a lot of problems and we have a lot of demonstration rallies on the streets. And I make a network, and this network has created now 170 cities in Germany. But this is not a university network. It's a network of people on the street which are very unhappy with the political situation. So this gives us motivation, because uniting makes us gives us a voice. We want to create a German voice for new German politics. But on the other hand, we have a worldwide problem. This is why I speak to other countries, like with you in Uganda, because it's a worldwide problem that we have war economy in this world. And so I think it's a very good task to talk with responsible politicians and with responsible journalists about the possibilities to end the war economy. This is in general a very interesting idea, but it needs one step after the other. And this meeting we have right now, it ends in 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes left.
Oh, yes, yeah, in 4 minutes time. So I thought, like Jimmy being in German, in the community where you are, there are institutions like universities, and you're a German citizen. The doors are always open for you. You can share an idea. You reach there, you introduce yourself, you share an idea. But many people fear that. I don't know why. Somebody, if he's just in farming, doesn't trust himself that can go and approach businessmen somewhere, can go to knowledge institutions.
I think you don't know how the organization is here. I cannot talk to a university here. If I want to talk to a university, I can make kind of presentation or something like this, but only if this university has a special program for this presentation. I need to study what they need and what they are doing, and I do not have any knowledge about this. So I don't know exactly what your problem is. Maybe you misunderstand the situation in Western countries, or maybe next time we should talk about a special situation. For example, if you have a university who tries to make contact to a German university, then we could check out what possibilities there are to connect Uganda university with a German university for education program, for example. but this is not something which I work for. Yeah? But I can establish this because I speak the language. I can
Yes.
try to establish a contact, and we can prepare a presentation, and we can ask.
I see the time.
Who does
Jimmy?
it? Yeah.
I see the time is running low. Just 2 minutes. About the app, did you see the information I put there on the app? Did you see the information
I did. The app was tonight. 5 hours ago, I made the app, and there was no information from you.
So I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to repeat the process of uploading. So far, the existing peace building events we have in our communities, and the others are also going to do the same. BPeace Africa podcast, we have been privileged to have Jimmy once again of the Lighthouse German Evolution Movement, striving to have a balanced media and news. We shall meet next time. Kindly send our greetings to the entire staff and management of the Lighthouse German Media Evolution Movement. But we are one. Peace building cannot wait. We must have that peace economy together. Don't fear, feel free. We are one into this to make this world a better place to live in. Your concluding remarks?
Thank you. And we will meet for the next meeting. And every night I add data to the app. So if you write something in the app today, I will add it in the night.
I'm going to put in there some information. Now that you've notified me, there isn't any information. It may be technical, but I'm going to do so. Thank you so much, Jimmy. This is BPeace Africa podcast.
Thank you, Ronald. See you next time. All the best.
Next time too. Bye-bye.